We are going to be in conversation with Babalwa Silayi. She's the director of Bslayzo Creations, and I'm trying to talk about the art of running a cake business. Good afternoon, Sisi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon, Thandi, and the listeners out there. Ndiyavuya unimemile on the show.
Thank you. And because it is the month of love, each and every one of my guests needs to answer this question. And Lombuzo again, uti, what does love mean to you?
Okay. First of all, February is my month.
It's your month?
Yes.
Okay.
I was born on the 10th of Feb.
Ish.
So on the month of love, I always say love is not only about your partner.
Okay.
Not only about your family.
Okay.
The love is broad. You love everyone.
Sure.
You spread love to everyone, especially the one that surrounds you. You won't know what will happen next. So you must always share love. Kubo bonke abantu abakungqongileyo. And that's what I always do. Wherever I go, there's always love.
Beautiful. Spread love, mntasekhaya. Kubo bonke abantu abakungqongileyo. It's not only about you or your family. It's not only about your loved one in terms of your spouse, your personal relationship naye, or your family. Kodwa, love everyone. Let's love everyone.
Yes.
I think that's very deep and very beautiful. Now, masize kulo mcimbi sawuncokola ngawo namhlanje ke ngoku. Apho ndibhalele khona, I want to understand ubana le idea yokuqala i-business, how did you come up with it? Okanye kwenzeka ntoni ukuze uqonde uba I want to start a business?
Okay. What happened, Thandi, way back, ndandisebenza 9 to 5.
Sure.
So life happens, kwane retrenchment. The time kwenzeka retrenchment, I didn't know what to do. But I had love of cooking and baking.
Okay.
So into endiyaye ndayenza ndaye ndaya kwi-retail.
Okay.
Start looking for job.
Okay.
And only on retail because I wanted to bake and I wanted to cook.
Sure.
So ndaya kwi-retail, I worked at Pick and Pay.
Okay.
I was in Cape Town at that time. Then I worked in Pick and Pay. I was earning 1.5
a month
on a bakery.
Okay.
But at that time I got a chance from a guy or a supervisor, then a bakery. I lied. Ndati, I did bake before. No. But I had that confidence that I will do it.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Then nangena a bakery. The only thing I could do, getting a shift yam.
Okay.
I get in very early at his time so that I can see what does he do.
Sure.
Then I took notes in everything that he does. I took recipes. I was just a counter head. Then passes and just a song.
Okay.
They didn't give me a chance to do
actually
anything.
Bake.
Yeah, but
okay.
At that time I was observing. Then there comes a chance. Then he had to go to Zimbabwe on a leave, and there was no one to stand up for him.
Sure.
I volunteered that I can stand up for him. You don't have to pay me his rate.
Okay.
But for my experience, I want to work there. And I worked. For
again.
And again. Get confidence. And babe surprised. Bana, ezinye izinto ndizazi njani. And I had my book.
Money uyojonga pha.
Ndiyibeka apha. Uba kufuneka ndenze something. Then I had to. But ekuhambeni kwexesha, then I quit.
Okay.
Because I wanted to start my own business. And I had to learn a lot because on a retail or go ShopRite, or I'm sorry to name the shops, but on the retail shops, it's not the way that we make cakes as independent.
Standard is still
so different because prior the other stuff they do that we also don't do.
Okay.
Tina, I bake straight traditional cakes.
Okay.
The cakes that you can eat without a cream.
Sonka like the not
Not
sponge.
the sponge.
Okay. I know the difference.
Yeah, that's not a sponge. I make the cake from scratch.
Wow.
With my own recipe. I don't use easy mix. I don't use anything.
From flour, just flour.
Yes. That's what I had to learn so that I can do my business.
Quite interesting. Ayijonga ibali lakho lide linintsana. You know, you've got an experience of being employed 9 to 5, also being exposed in the retail space. Kodwa I think it's quite interesting that when wayithatha le nto yoba phaa kwi-retail waqonda uba you're going to use it as your vehicle. Also noba uphumelele usepha ngaphakathi, you know, getting into covering for someone who's your superior. I think that's a big thing. And learning throughout that journey. I think that's quite awesome. And how did the name anenoba ndilibiza kakuhle ligama lakho Bslayzo Cakes Creations, Bslayzo Creations, anenoba ndilibiza kakuhle na, how did you come up ndilibiza kakuhle? How did you come up with the name?
The name of my business is Bslayzo Creations.
Okay.
I had to look for a name that will talk to me first.
Okay.
That is my identity. B is for Babalwa, that's my name.
Sure.
Silayi is taken from my surname. My surname is Silayi. Then I just make a slant. Then I said Bslayzo. In high school, they used to call me Silayi.
Anyway.
Yes. So I had to make a name that will talk to me also. That is my identity.
I see. Now, you are running a cake business, and I wanted to find out, Tuba, do you think that the type of business that you are running, ifuna is skill, ifuna is passion, okanye ifuna uye esikolweni, like mainstream yofunda, so that you can run such a cake business?
Any business needs passion.
Okay.
First of all. But on cake business, you need a skill. Anyone can bake, ne? I'm telling you, anyone can bake in their comfort home. Yes. And abantwana bakho bazawuthi
the best mama.
Imnandi is the best. But it's not all on that.
Okay.
It needs passion.
Okay.
It needs a skill.
Okay.
On education side, I never go to school for baking.
Okay.
So I don't think it does need that because I never experienced that.
Okay.
I do my self-taught. I go Google to check how to.
Okay, sure.
So I go YouTube on how to. I watch a lot of cooking shows.
Okay.
Problem, I always on those cooking shows. So it's only self-taught, but it's easy when you have a passion about it.
Okay.
Because baking cakes is art.
Sure. Ne?
It's not that just baking. You can bake a cake and it tastes nice, but how do you present it to people?
Sure.
So sometimes you can bake a cake, I'm not interested because andiyazi yintoni uyenzileyo, but ube ubhake kakuhle imnandi, but
it doesn't
indlela lena iyiyo
umuntu
athi khona hayi ngeke. So it need to be artistic also.
Okay.
And that's one of my skills. I'm very artistic in anything I do.
Wow, interesting. So art is very, very important. And do you think that xa ngabe ufuna uqala ishishini elifana, you know, like a baking or cake business, is it a kind of a business that requires a lot of imali upfront, like zintoni ozidingayo to start, like umuntu omameleyo ngokoqonda uba, you know, naye unale passion, unale artistic, creative, yabona uyakuthanda ukupheka nokubhaka, and has been thinking about starting such a business, but uthi xa ecingavela aqonde yo mhlambi andinayo, I need funding, I need startup capital. What do you say when I'm in that space? Can you start it small, or do you have to go like big, or how can you navigate that space?
Baking business is expensive, first of all. But you can start small because on baking, if you are not talking about cakes only, there's other things that you bake that you can do without using a lot of cost.
Okay.
Like equipment.
Okay.
But you can start small if you want to bake cookies, biscuits, scones, muffins, that we can do with no much cost.
Okay.
You start there. But if you want to also make cakes, it's expensive, I won't lie. it's still a struggle because you uzenza kwi comfort of your own home ngeza equipment zincinci zalapha endlini but expand business
Okay.
abantu bayifune ungakwazi
Meet
up production because you need equipment ezinkulu. You do need a funding, I won't lie. Okay. You do need a funding because let me talk about mixer, the one that we use. The industrial one is 18,000, just only that one.
Wow.
And baking ingredients, if you want to be that kind of
high quality, high class,
make sure that you buy the right stuff. Don't compromise, and it's expensive. That's why some of the customers, when you
price
10-inch cake here, that's 3 layers, it's 600. At how? Because in the shop, enkulu 300. So how come? So because you are not using what other people are using.
Sure.
It's freshly made for you. I don't do cakes and stand there. Zilinde umuntu ozawuthi ndifuna cake. No. I made cakes on your special expectations.
Wow. Fresh. On order. Fresh on order. Yes. All right. Enye into ke bengibaluyazi is what do you use when to make yourself stand out? Because you find that exactly ba you know nabani na ngabhaka nami ndikhe ndibhake pha endlini. You know, I've never done a cake. I've never done a cake, I must be honest. I do biscuits, muffins, scones ezinjalo yabo. So unabani na angabhaka, just like you saying. So when wenza njani okanye izinto onozenzayo to make yourself stand out ube uhluke, because wonke umuntu angabhaka, wonke umuntu angayifaka i-advert pha Facebook athi ndiyazenza cakes, and then what should make a person choose when mhlawumbi over abanye abantu abaninzi abagcweleyo that can make cakes as well?
Yes, I always say to my customers, I just want a simple cake. And was we a simple cake. Okay. I make sure in everything that I do, there's my statement in it.
Okay.
So, and consistently, because even if it doesn't have to be
simple.
It be simple.
Okay. It's not about the size.
Yes, and my cakes are very unique. And to be unique on other people, funeka yabona umntu funeka advise, even umntu velaze ne pick athi babes ndifuna this kind of cake ayibala ngeba ndiyarhalelwa advisor, but we are checka ke customers. There are customers that we can advise, because some of the customers will say exactly that. I want exactly that.
Okay.
Then but funeka ube nendlela yothetha umxelele into bana your cake will be nicer if I can do this.
Okay.
And I can do this.
Okay.
Because there is signature yam on this cake.
Sure.
So I can't just do. And if ndiyabona your cake, it won't be what I would like, and I won't take the order. Because there's also cakes that represent nudity.
Okay.
So I don't do those kind of cakes at all. I don't care if you're going to pay me more than... No, I don't do those.
You've got your own standards in the business.
If you use event cakes, bridal showers, kind of kinkies, I don't do that kind of cakes at all. I always ask
no kinky cakes,
don't even send me that kind of pics, because I don't do it. But to be unique, just always make cakes more nicer than anything you can do.
Nanke umbuzo and ucingiswa ke ngoku ile nto ithethayo of client izawufika iphethe this picture, is it ifuna this thing, and in my mind I'm thinking ukuyibhudi cake, like, you know, is it like okay uyenze la nto about uyenze cake mhlawumbi ngokuya usaqala, I don't know, uyenze cake ingaphumi ube ngajonga ipicture ujonga icake ubona ayifani ikonto kadumani up. And how do you handle those things?
Uyayazi bisenzeka, there are times uthi hojonga bona I'm trying uyenza man, but something doesn't add up. Yabona ke when it comes to creativity, awulali if ukune cake
ongayigqiba esene question mark,
like if style uyaqala usenza that design, if uyaqala uyenza,
okay,
you don't sleep.
Okay.
Ndihlala ndidrafte the whole night ndimane ndicheka man if ndiyenza kanje izoba njani if ndiyenze kanje izoba njani. Sometimes ii-colors that you get from the suppliers ingaphumi right, you order ured akuthumele electric red, xa uyifaka ivele ingabiyo lo red umfunayo, that pure red, uyifake yonke ijele okuzamana nalo red. Umane uya ku-Google uyojonga how to make it stronger.
Ibe light.
Yes, but at the end of the day you end up doing it, but it won't show on the customer. You will do it privately and you start it again.
Uyiqalele.
Ifike ne-load shedding ngiyicime uphinde uyochitha uphinde uqalele phansi. There are occasions like that. I won't lie to you. Oh, and it does frustrate to design, but when you love it, yes,
the satisfaction.
I did it.
I can imagine. And you know, and you know, there's that now we are peg. Like if thinking about food, sometimes ukaliki benins ungayazi okanye ube ngayitaster ayiphumi incasa ikhonto engabalansi. So I'm sure that case nyani it does happen. But I think, you know, xa unalento uthira at the back of your mind, but you want to put your stamp on it, your signature on it, you want to do it ibe quality right, then you know you'd rather throw it away and start over if need be.
Rather lose, because on this business you lose a lot than you're gaining.
Okay.
Most of the time you do.
Okay.
Because you always want to certify. Like for instance, cakes, no one can just order a cake just to eat.
It's always for a special.
So you lamdu ufuna a wedding cake, a birthday cake. So everyone is going to look on that cake. If that cake ayenzekanga kakuhle, tell me.
You're gonna lose customer. I think the word of mouth better kakhulu kule business, because if you do one
it
cake,
does help though, but on most of the time xa wenze wrong sukuya kuyi ebendenzele this athi xa idibana nomnye athi yhu wandenzela right, uyabona
injalo.
And but on business you must take the critics also well foot, ungabi na problem. There are times then ndibone nam kodwa I didn't do well. I'll be customer happy, but mna ndibe ndiyazi ba I didn't do well. Then I will send some complimentary cupcakes or something, but I have to do something. I bondo, but I was not happy, though she is happy. At the end of the day, I spread she's a nice person. You can order it, then it works for me on the other side.
Those tricks, beautiful. Those tricks to ensure that the business grows. We just have about 5 minutes or so. So, ungati, what are the greatest challenges? If you also going back to lamtu mamele mhlambi nayo ufuna uqala ishishini elinje, you know, who wants to start this kind of a business, ungati wena what are the greatest challenges within a baking space or a cake business, so that atengene umuntu angakhubeki kwela litye linye, you know, that you've experienced. So how would you answer that question?
In baking, also sole man.
Okay.
You will never regret ungena kwi business baking, because it's broad.
Okay.
And now that is broad, it's great just into bana uye endaweni usaziwa ubana ngulasisi ubhakayo.
Okay.
And into balulekileyo kuyo socialize with people.
Okay.
Kwakukade ke that was before COVID. Kwakune business workshop that they used to do. I don't know if they still are, because I never heard anything. But umntu azidibanisa nento ezinjalo. But it's nice to do your own business, even if it's not baking. It's nice to do your own business. You work at your own time, at your own pace. But the only thing that you must force so that you can get money out of it.
Okay.
You can't just do it for the love of it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's business.
Must be profitable.
Yes, it must. And it does. I won't lie. Baking in a mal.
Yeah.
Baking in a mal. Baking in a mal. You have nega wazi how to do your costing yako.
Okay, sure.
You must be good on your costing yako. Lot of marketing.
Okay.
Market a lot, but yona ina imali, because our qualities.
It's cash on delivery. And
no,
it's before upfront.
Yay, I've got experience on cash on
my
delivery.
gosh.
I had a problem. Yayingumtshato. I didn't know what to do with the cake. Year wedding. Xa ndifika wathi
Abathatha.
sine problem. Umntu ebezayibhatala, that was my sister-in-law. Now we had a problem. I had to give the cake because
For free, uzayithini?
So ndabanika i-cake. And xa sefuneka ibhatelwe laa mali imane ibhatalwe 200.
Ngezave.
100. Andiyiboni ke ngoku mna.
Ewe,
So what I
kaloku.
do, andithi on retails xa be-order i-cake pie,
You pay up.
they pay
in fact, you pay
upfront.
100%. Yes,
Yeah.
It's 100%.
So on me, they also pay 100%.
Hey.
So that we secure your date and I'll never disappoint you. On your date, you will get your cake. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, trust issues there are, even on my side. People abazothi andikwazi sisi but ndike ndiwubona umsebenzi wakho igaranti ithini umxelele ke ya kufacebook ujonge ubani
Ewe.
uye kwipage yam ujonge kanjena uye kubani
Evidences.
yabona ngoku I had to do that but andikwazi uyithatha i-order or
Without
even
payment.
on deposit because uzoyideposita xa izoyithatha angathumeli yena angazi yena ngokwakhe
Athumele umntu.
athumele someone else uzoyithini wena la cake you have to
Give
sometimes ungayifumani imali at all ungayifumani so that's why ndisithi inemali because if is that 100%
comes.
you know what to do.
And especially Glenda uthi costing yakho once costing yakho yenze kahle so 100% has come in and then you cost it properly so uyazi banansi profit yakho ezizayozithenga ngazo izinto zokwenza and udibanise ke and make sure that the finished product ibe enhle ngola hlobo. Wow. Such beautiful insight. I think ndilibele nyani le piece yoba nyani ke xa ungaenda buhlele nekeke ezi10 apha singenabantu if you don't take the money up front. That's a nice one. Lastly, abantu abatsha who want to also explore the field of business, whether it's the cake business or it's just any kind of business, ubashare nawapi amazwi?
They must have a passion of business.
Okay.
First of all, business is not for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, kumntu othanda imali angatsho athi ndiyayifuna i-side hustle or whatever, but business is not for everyone because you need patience. You must be patient when you are in business. As much as my business is known ngabantu abaninzi, but I still need to put a lot of work.
Okay.
It's not where I want it to be.
Okay, you're still building it.
Ndisafuna uyikhulisa ngeyona ndlela. So ifuna i-patient. There are days that you just cry. Iphela inyanga ungenzanga nix. Uyayibona? There are months that usebenze
lala nemali uxakane nayo
ndixakiwe andisalali ndiyaphalela ubuthongo but ndiyayithanda nemali and ndiyawuthanda umsebenzi wami and when I don't bake I get frustrated. Even if kunento endihluphayo ingase ndiyobhaka okanye ndipheke.
Wow.
That's where my stress comes off. So into ye-baking, whoever want to start a-business, even if it's not baking, whatever business you like to do, ufuneka uzaziba ungumntu onomonde.
Okay.
Obathandayo ke futhi abantu.
Love people.
Bathande abantu yazi indlela yothetha nabantu.
Okay.
Abantu bazawutsho bathi hayi mani wena wenza ngolu hlobo wena wenza ngolu hlobo into yakho didn't taste. Make sure that uthetha ngendlela right. Not everyone will like into oyenzayo or oyithengisayo. Umuntu ngamnye une taste yakhe.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
as
sure.
I said, and I'm not using cream anyone that use. My cream is different, even my product is different. So omnye uzawuthi kuba yena eqhele ukudla somewhere.
Afuna uzicomparisha ngoku.
Yeah, athi andiyithandanga because this then you know you prepare yourself even before umnika la mntu bana she might like it, she might not like it.
Okay.
But ufuneka ubathanda abantu, ube patient and ube ne-passion ye-business.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time. Phambi koba usishiyeke as well, give us i-contact details. Xa sifuna i-cakes zakho, what do we do? Sikufumana phi?
Okay. First, uyandifumana on Facebook. Ku Facebook ndunguBabalwa Silayi. I also have a page, Bslayzo Creations. And also you can get on my WhatsApp number 078 92 33 970.
Thank you so much, Sisi.
Thank you so much, Sisi. Thanks for having me.
All right. Phulaphula Vukani Community Radio, quite an interesting conversation esiqoba nayo ke naye uBabalwa Silayi from Bslayzo Creations. Bangaba ke ufuna uxhumana naye, you can find her pha ku Facebook nguBabalwa Silayi, and you can also find her page yakhe that is for the business Bslayzo Creations. Okanye you can also drop her a message on WhatsApp pha ku 078 923 3970. Okwangoku masikrobe pha entengisweni, and then we're going to come back and talk about izinto ezibalulekileyo